Section 1. The two candidates. An opening scene. Have you ever heard this? We loved your profile, but you're not quite the right fit. It stings and sounds vague, almost personal. But fit isn't about being liked. It's a shorthand for something more practical, predicting your long-term success within a team's ecosystem. It's about how you'll collaborate, communicate, and contribute. Imagine this scene. Meet Maria and David, two equally qualified candidates. Maria's answers were direct, and she asked about team success metrics. She felt like a fit. David was also skilled, but his answers were more theoretical, and he seemed to prioritize individual work. The team chose Maria. This choice, this feeling of alignment, is what cultural fit often means in practice. The team knew Maria's communication style signaled she would thrive in their collaborative environment, while David's preference for independent work might lead to friction. This is the rational core of the fit conversation. It's less about a gut feeling and more about piecing together clues from the entire process, from your cover letter to the way you describe a past success. These data points help answer a simple question. Will this person be set up for success here? Will they feel energized by our way of working or drained? The goal is for both the employee and the team to do their best work together. Section 2. Decoding cultural fit. So what does cultural fit really mean? At its core, cultural fit is alignment. It's how well a person shares the fundamental values and behaviors of an organization. These values can be explicit, like a motto, or unwritten norms, like prioritizing speed over perfection. A person who matches these core tenets will onboard faster, feel more engaged, and contribute more effectively. They'll find the work environment natural and motivating because they understand the why behind how the company operates. But people often get the concept of cultural fit dangerously wrong. It's not an excuse for hiring people who are all the same. It's not about being friends or wanting to get a beer after work. It is absolutely not a cover for unconscious bias. When fit means people who think and look just like us, it creates groupthink, a business killer that stifles innovation and ensures old problems repeat. Instead, good hiring focuses on objective, value-based assessments. The goal is alignment with the mission, not matching personalities. Section 3. The recruiter's lens. How is fit actually judged? It's not a mystical art, but a methodical process of gathering data. It begins before the interview by analyzing your resume and cover letter for clues in your language. Words like collaborated or partnered signal a team-oriented mindset. The interview itself is the primary stage. Recruiters use behavioral questions like, "Tell me about a time when," to get past generic answers and understand your true working style. When an interviewer asks, "Tell me about a time you had to adapt to a sudden change," they're not just listening for the story's outcome. They're listening for your process. Did you ask clarifying questions, communicate with your team, and take initiative? Your answer provides a window into your values. Beyond formal questions, they observe your demeanor, how you listen, your tone of voice, even how you interact with the receptionist. These small interactions reveal your professionalism and respect. Finally, the questions you ask are just as important as the answers you give. For example, what does success look like in this role in the first 90 days? Asking questions like, how does the team handle disagreements, demonstrates self-awareness and a genuine interest in team dynamics, a strong indicator of cultural fit. Many candidates mistakenly believe they must fake a personality to pass the fit test. This isn't true or sustainable. Instead, demonstrate your true self by showing how your natural work style aligns with the company's principles. With preparation, you can present the best version of your professional self. Here are actionable tips, starting with doing your homework. First, research the company. Go beyond a quick homepage scan. Dive deep into their mission, values, and recent news to find recurring themes. Make a note of those keywords. Understand what matters so you can connect your experiences to their values. Second, prepare stories using the STAR method. situation, task, action, and result. For each core value, prepare a short real-life example showing that value in action. Clear, concise star stories show concrete evidence that you live the company's values. Next, ask insightful questions that show you think like a future team member. Instead of asking about salary, ask about team dynamics. For example, how does the team share feedback with one another? Finally, pay attention to the interviewer's tone and adapt. If they're high energy, bring more energy. If they're measured, take a moment before answering. Mirroring their style builds rapport. This subtle adaptation shows social awareness and the ability to fit into different communication styles. It's about showing you can join their conversation. For years, the gold standard was cultural fit. But smart companies are realizing hiring only for fit can create dangerous homogeneity. If everyone on the team has a similar background and thinks in a similar way, the team becomes an echo chamber. Innovation slows down. Blind spots emerge. The group becomes less resilient to change. To counteract this, a more inclusive concept has gained traction: cultural add. Instead of asking, "Does this person fit?" ask, "What new perspective, skill, way of thinking can they add?" Hiring for cultural add means actively seeking out individuals who bring something new and valuable to the table while still aligning with the company's core values. This is a crucial distinction. They must respect foundational principles, like commitment to honesty, customer service. But they might bring a different problem-solving methodology, a background from an entirely different industry, a unique life experience that allows them to see challenges and opportunities that the rest of the team might miss. This approach enriches the team, making it smarter, more creative, more adaptable. For example, a fast-moving tech startup that values speed might hire someone from a highly regulated industry like aviation. A candidate who seems like a poor fit might be a great cultural add. They can introduce invaluable systems for quality control or risk assessment, helping the team move fast and safely. Recruiters hiring for cultural add look for signals like curiosity and a learning mindset. They ask questions like, "Tell me about a time you disagreed with a team's decision." They want people who can challenge the status quo constructively. This shift from fit to add shows that diversity of thought is a competitive advantage. The future of building great teams lies in two interconnected ideas: psychological safety and truly value-driven hiring. These concepts move beyond fit to create environments where every employee can contribute their best work. Psychological safety is the shared belief that it's safe to take interpersonal risks, to speak up, ask questions, or admit mistakes without fear. When recruiting, look for candidates who will contribute to this safe and honest environment by showing signals of humility and curiosity. Behavioral questions can reveal a candidate's mindset. For instance, how they handle difficult feedback shows if they're open to growth, a key to psychological safety, or defensive, which is a red flag. To make hiring more objective, organizations now define their values and create structured interviews. Each question is mapped to a specific value, and candidates are rated on a clear scale. This forces interviewers to use concrete evidence, reducing the impact of unconscious bias. Technology also helps, with AI tools analyzing job descriptions for biased language or screening for skills objectively. While AI tools can be helpful, they aren't a perfect solution. Their data can contain historical biases, so they must be audited to ensure fairness. The goal is to use technology to support better, more equitable human decisions, not replace them. This helps build safer, more diverse, and higher-performing teams. So what should you do if you hear the phrase, "not the right fit"? Don't take it as a personal rejection. View it as a data point. If you feel comfortable, ask for feedback professionally. Many recruiters will offer a helpful tip. Use that information, not to change who you are, but to refine how you present yourself in the future. Remember 3 key principles: be authentic, be adaptable, be aware. Authenticity, Pretending to be someone you are not is exhausting and unsustainable. A job you get by faking your personality won't let you thrive. Adaptability. Adjust your communication style and show how your skills fit different environments. Awareness. Research a company's values and rhythms before you apply so you can pick places where your authentic self fits. Not a fit is not a dead end. It's often a redirection. It signals roles or companies where you'd be unhappy long term. Every interview is practice. Every piece of feedback is a lesson. To find the right job where you can do your best work, here's one small tip. Pick one core value from the company's website and prepare a 60-second story showing you living that value. That one powerful story can change the tone of an interview. Finding a great match isn't about being identical. It's about bringing your unique strengths to a place where you belong.